Thank you. In other news today, a Beloit man is dead after being trapped in the basement where a fire started. NBC15's Britni McDonald joins us now from the scene.
It wasn't a lack of exits with 2 doors and a window. The problem here is the amount of items kept in the basement where the man lived. The fire investigator tells me it comes down to a case of hoarding.
I smelled some smoke. And I thought, wow, there must be a fire over there.
Jeanette Rochester has lived across the street from the Jenks on Grant Street for about 30 years. Their son, 53-year-old Thomas Jenks, had been living in the basement.
He'd be out doing a lot of yard work, helping his parents.
He was sleeping when it caught fire around 3 this morning.
This window is almost right next to where he was. It actually blew out when the first people were arriving on scene.
Jenks didn't make it out in time.
He was on his way toward the back door and had actually collapsed in a doorway.
Fire investigator Jeremy Flanagan said the cause was most likely electrical, with several cords bundled together.
Don't, string an extension cord to another one, and, those will generate heat.
But the piles of items is what made the rescue and attempted escape difficult.
For him to get out, it would have been confusing. I mean, you're already out of sorts from the smoke and from the effects of the smoke inhalation, and then you're trying to get through an obstacle course. It's not easy.
Hoarding like this, Flanagan says, is becoming a bigger issue.
The more things you have piled in your house, the more difficult it is for us to get into you and for those people to get out safely.
The damage is estimated at $10,000 to $20,000, mainly contained in the basement. The man's parents are now being helped by the Red Cross. In Beloit, Britni McDonald, NBC15 News.
And Thomas's parents were not injured. They returned to the home this afternoon to assess the damage. They didn't want to be on camera. Fire Inspector Flanagan says this serves as a reminder to keep your doors and exit outlets clear.